Welcome back to the Parent's Guide to Winning Survival Minecraft. Since last we talked, I have been doing a ton of mining. And we have gotten ourselves quite a bit of ancient debris. We have been very lucky. We've gotten 68 pieces. That's a lot of ancient debris. We've also gotten a ton of quartz. We got a ton of blockstone. A lot of stuff that we can use to build. We also got a ton of gold. We'll bring this back with us to the overworld. But let's go back to the overworld, and we're going to take this ancient debris, and we're going to turn it into netherite. And here we are, back at home. It is nighttime. That means there's probably going to be a bunch of stuff that's going to want to kill me. And here we go. Yeah, these things. Those are, oh, there's stuff everywhere. One of the joys of going down into the nether is you don't know when you're going to be coming back, what time of day it is. Apparently this is nighttime, which is means there's a lot of things out going about. The flying ones, they are very dangerous. One of the other reasons you want to sleep regularly in Minecraft is you have these things. Ow, he hit me. Where'd he go? There he is. Ugh. But you can see how you get knocked back with these guys. One of the things that we'll get when we get to netherite armor is the ability to resist that knockback ability. Any more of those flying guys up and above? Nope. Oh, there he is. Where's my bow at? Let's see if we can shoot this guy down. So annoying. Where'd he go? I'm sure that did not hit. Oops. Threw my bow down. Hey, look, there's some more guys. Let's go ahead and shoot him. Kill him. Let's shoot this guy. Kill him. Yeah, once you start getting nice bows, these guys all die on pretty much one shot. We should probably just go ahead and get to sleep. Okay, we made it back home. We got all of our lovely ancient debris. And now we got to cook the ancient debris. And I'm going to go ahead and start thinking about how much we're going to need to cook. Well, we've got armor, which is 4 pieces. We got an axe. We got a pickaxe. That's 6. A sword is 7. Shovels 8. So I'm going to go ahead and make 9 just to have an extra set of netherite. And what we're going to do, so 36 is what we're going to end up grabbing. I got 36 here. I'm going to spread this across a couple furnaces. We've got a number of furnaces here. So we might as well use them. We'll spread it across the 3 furnaces. Actually, I got 4, but that's okay. 1... 2, 3, and 4. So this is going to make netherite scraps. And if we take the netherite scrap and the reason I'm saying we need 4 pieces of netherite scrap, if we come over here and we talk about netherite ingot, what we're going to need is 4 pieces of scrap, which is why you need 4 ancient debris for each ingot. And we're going to need, each ingot will give us the ability to make netherite armor, netherite tools, so on and forth. We're also going to need gold. So it's a good thing I brought back all this gold from down in the underworld. It's kind of handy that you can get gold and ancient debris in the nether, so you don't have to like make multiple trips. Let's see, did we get everything? It's 35. One more piece, 36 pieces. We need 36 gold to go with that. Let's go ahead and add some more gold to our stack. Now let's come over here and let's make some netherite ingots. I can make 9 netherite ingots with gold and stuff. That's pretty cool, which means I can also make a netherite block, which is kind of fun. Yeah, if you want to flex on your friends, you can just drop netherite blocks all over the place. Very expensive. 36 pieces of netherite. That's a lot of mining to get that block. So I'm going to grab the block, break it up, grab my 9 ingots again. So how do we combine the ingots with our chest plate, with our tools? Well, we're going to need a smithing table for that. The smithing table, we're going to need planks and iron for the smithing table. So I'm going to need to go ahead and grab some planks. And let's see here. Smithing table. We're going to make a smithing table. We got our smithing table. And now I'm going to come over here and place it somewhere over here. Maybe like this corner back here. So now I can take the smithing table, put an iron ingot in it, put my sword in it, and make netherite sword. Give it a little more attack damage, which is kind of handy. And so I got my first netherite thing. It turns it from this blue and purple to completely purple. Now, most people are not going to be able to just go out and get a ton of ancient debris. So if you get like, say, 4 or 8 scraps and you've done a mining, what should I add my netherite to? Well, ideally, we would add it to our armor first because it gives knockback resistance, which we'll see here in a minute. Let me go ahead and grab my armor. And if I throw in an ingot here, we'll see that you get +2 to knockback resistance. So once all my armor gets netherited, you're pretty much, nothing knocks you back anymore. So arrows don't knock you back, mobs don't knock you back. Pretty much nothing knocks you back, which is really cool. So ideally, your armor would get netherite first because it's going to make it more durable as well. Then probably your sword. Now, if you're like me and you tend to come into these games and be the primary winner of resources, you might find yourself saying, well, you know, yeah, maybe I want to do some different order. Like, maybe I want to make my pickaxe netherite first and my axe netherite first, because it's going to add durability to those, which means that when you're down there mining or you're cutting down trees, you don't need as much XP to bring that back to full strength, which can be really handy when you're trying to grind levels and get XP, as well as all these other things, because then you don't need as much experience to bring everything back to full life, which means you're going to have more XP to grind levels. Let's go ahead and see if we can... I've got a sharpness 4 sword, sharpness 4 here. I'd like to get a sharpness 5 sword. But like, one of the problems I have is, okay, I've got this netherite sword, I got this sword, you can no longer combine them. My mistake was I probably should have made my diamond before I did netherite. So this becomes a real problem. You want to make sure when you start doing your tools and your that you have them at the strength level you want. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to combine them later. What you're going to have to do is come in here. Let me grab a sword. I got a ton of levels. So let's see what we can do with them. See if I can get a sharpness 5 sword. Bane of Arthropods. That is not going to work for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in. I need some blue stuff. Let's grab some lapis. Let's try this again. And if I want to, I can take sword. We'll just make a level 1 enchantment, Bane of Arthropods, and then we'll come over here and just grind this off because not very useful. And if I come back in here, throw a sword down again. Let's see. Bane of Arthropods. Are you kidding me? Okay, so let's throw that down. Let's come back here and do this again. See if we can get something other than Bane of Arthropods. I really would like another sharpness sword. Unbreaking. Smite 4. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's come back and try this again. We've still got some levels to play with. So we'll try again. You know, I did get a ton of levels. Bane of Arthropods, really? So we're not having very good luck right here doing this. And we're just burning levels for the fun of it, apparently. Sharpness 4. There we go, guys. Sharpness 4. So, I've got a sharpness 4 sword. I want to combine them to give me sharpness 5. I can't do this. One's a netherite, one's a diamond. What I can do, and the reason you want to do this in advance, is because I can take this here, make this a netherite sword. Now I can combine the two netherite swords and make my sharpness 5. That is a very expensive mistake, because now I had to take 4 ancient debris to be able to combine the 2 swords. you want to make sure you have, like I've made a mistake here. This probably should try to go for efficiency 5 on this shovel first. Fortunately, I have extra ancient debris to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and throw 4 more in here to cook. Because I want to talk about one other thing. One of the things that we have in here is a compass. We've talked about how the compass is a really nice tool for working your way around the world, because it allows you to make your way back to original spawn. So that way, if I'm out exploring the world, I can still make it back to my original spawn point, which I have a trail, I have a breadcrumb trail back to here, so I have everything I need to get back to this house. Now, one of the things they added with the whole netherite situation here, and I'm gonna need 4 more gold to make another ingot. Shouldn't have put all the gold away. Let me just go ahead and grab the gold. One of the things they added that you can do with netherite is make what they call a lodestone. And a lodestone is kind of a special stone that you can pair with a compass. Now, to be able to get a lodestone, I'm going to need a cutting table. And what do I need for a cutting table? I'm going to need 3 stones. So I'm going to have to use this. Go ahead and throw some stones in here. I'm going to make 3. So, okay, so what is a lodestone? Well, if I come in here, I can find out what a lodestone is. How do you make a lodestone? Well, I'm going to need my netherite ingot, which I have, but I'm also going to need these chiseled stone bricks. And the easiest way to get these is with a stone cutting tool. So we're going to go ahead and grab our stone cutting tool. We got 2. There's our 3. Now we can combine that to make our stone cutter right here. I can drop the stone cutter over here somewhere. It's nighttime again. I'm going to go back to bed. Stuff doesn't spawn and kill me. Okay. Now, we're also going to need 8 stones if we're going to chisel them out. Because if I come in here and look at my stone, I can take the stone, I can come over here, put the stone into here, and I can make all these different blocks. What I want is these. So I can make 3 chiseled blocks, but I'm going to need 8 to make my lodestone. So while we watch this cook, let's talk about what the lodestone happens. I can take a lodestone, I can pair it with my compass. Now instead of the compass pointing back to the original spawn in the world, it will now point to where that lodestone is. Most kids don't see the value in this, but as a parent who's played this game a lot, the lodestone can become very invaluable because I can make multiple lodestones. I have the ability to go down and get a ton of this ancient debris. It's just a matter of mining long enough. I grab the ancient debris, I can begin to make lodestones and attach them to anywhere in the world. Let's go kill this while we're kind of sitting here. Let's go kill this and show you the effects of knockback. So normally this guy would knock me back when he shoots me. But now when he shoots me, I don't even move. So I don't have to worry about him like trying to knock me back and me having to get to him to kill him. That's what knockback resistance does for you. It's a very handy enchantment. But we've gotten sidetracked. Let's go back and let's make our lodestone and show you how it works. Let's come back to our stone cutter. Drop this in. Let's make our blocks. We got 8. Let's come over here, make our lodestone, which we can make right here. Now let's drop our lodestone. Okay. Now my compass normally points that way to spawn. I click on this. Now instead of pointing to spawn, it points to my lodestone. And no matter where I move in the world, it's going to point to it. So this is really cool because now instead of having to go back to spawn and find my house again when I explore the world, I can just go out and explore the world. As long as I have my compass that points to this lodestone, I can find my way back home. Really, really useful tool. Now, once you break it, this no longer works because the lodestone has been unpaired basically with the compass. But all we have to do to get it working again is to drop the lodestone back down, and we can pair it with our compass again. Now, what makes this really, really cool is it also works in the nether and as we see the end eventually. So I can have a lodestone that for the house, I can have a lodestone that points back to my portal. Like here, I can come down. Where'd my lodestone go? Let me grab my lodestone here. I can come down here, drop a lodestone down here, because right now my compass isn't going to work. But if I drop a lodestone, say at the bottom of my steps right here, now I pair it. Now, no matter where I go in the nether, I can find my way back home. This is a really, really powerful tool when you're playing. Because now, if, you know, I mean, I was lucky. I found my nether fortress like right over here somewhere. But, you know, oh, these guys are going to start attacking me because I don't have any gold on. You know, if I don't know where the nether fortress is, if I have to go thousands and thousands of blocks to get a nether fortress, that's a problem. And using the breadcrumb system here in the nether can be very painful, especially how up and down it is. But the other thing that's really cool about netherite tools, one last thought on these, is I can drop them in lava and they will not burn. If I were to drop, say, this netherite rack here, it'll burn up in the lava, but your tools won't. So if you were to like die in a lava patch with netherite, you don't lose your tools. So that's a nice, handy feature. But getting back to our discussion, I'm all over the place today. Getting back to our discussion of the lodestone. The lodestone is very handy because now, no matter where I go to explore the nether, I can find my way back home. And that's really cool because I've got to be able to find these nether fortresses, and sometimes they take a while to find, and it's nice to have a way to find your way back to where you started and not have to worry about maintaining some type of breadcrumb trail. Okay, well that gives us everything we need. We've got netherite armor, we got netherite sword, we got netherite tools. We've got everything we need to tackle this fortress over here, and that's what we're going to do in the next episode of the Parent's Guide to Survival Minecraft. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you've enjoyed this series, hit the subscribe button, and you'll know when there's new content that comes out, because we still haven't won this game. We've still got more videos to make. Find out about them, and you too can learn how to win this game, as I give this pretty much step-by-step guide to winning in survival Minecraft. So with that, I'll say goodbye. Have a great day if you want to.